Welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw, editorial director at TigerFitness.com and Muscle and Brawn Nutrition CEO. Guys, the topic of this video is natural bodybuilding potential. I'm going to give you a quick and dirty, quick and easy formula to calculate your natural lean body mass potential. Before I get into that topic, guys, I encourage you to please check out my Q&A link below. Come on over, post your questions in that Q&A link. I answer every question posted. The best questions I turn into a Q&A video every Sunday, so look for that. Big, hairy, ugly dude talking natural bodybuilding potential. Now, before I get into this topic, know that it is a heated topic. There are a lot of guys out there who believe that if you just try hard enough, you can become as big as Jay Cutler or Ronnie Coleman. If you just try hard enough, big, hairy, ugly dude. Look, this study, I want you to go to Google. That's outside of this box, which is YouTube. Go to google.com and search Dr. Casey Butt Natural Bodybuilding Potential. I know, funny name, haha, right. But look, Dr. Casey studied over 300 natural bodybuilding, legit bodybuilding champions. Not journeymen, champions. He came up with a formula that gives us a reasonable goal as naturals for how much muscle mass we can achieve. This video isn't about debating if you can achieve more or less. This is targeted to help you guys come up with some reasonable standards as far as how much muscle mass you can build. Now understand, this is LBM, lean body mass. That is the amount of mass you have on your body, your weight minus the fat, your weight minus your fat. So you're left with bones, you're left with muscle, etc. LBM, that's what you're left with on your body without the fat. So I'm going to start at about 5'10". Your lean body mass potential at 5'10" is about 178 to 180 pounds. If you had 0% body fat, which is impossible, at 5'10", you would have an LBM potential around 178 to 180. That is natural. That's maxed out. That's max muscle. If you have big bones, you might be able to creep that up to 180 to 182 if you're naturally big bone. Smaller bone guys might be around 174, 176. So that's just a general range depending on based on your bone structure, that might change a little bit. So if you were, say, at 5'10" and you maxed out your natural muscle potential at about if you weigh 200 pounds, you would be 10% body fat and just look huge. You'd be at 10% body fat, 178 to 180% lean body mass. So you'd be 10 to 11% body fat. Now, you're saying, hey, big, hairy, ugly dude, I'm not 5'10". What's my lean body mass potential? Here it is. For every inch you go above or below this number, it's plus 4 or 5 pounds, minus 4 or 5 pounds. So, if you are 5'11", it's plus 4 to 5 pounds. So, 5'11", it's plus 4 to 5 pounds. So your lean body mass would be about 182 to 185. So every inch you go above or below, it's plus minus 4 pounds. If you are 5'6", if you're a manlet, sorry, no offense to manlets, but if you're 5'6", from here, from 5'10", you're going to subtract minus 16 to minus 20 pounds. So that would be 162 to minus 16 to minus 20. 160 to 162 lean body mass. So you see how that works. 5'10", this is your baseline for 5'10", 178 to 180. For every inch above, inch below, you're at about plus or minus, plus 4 to 5 pounds, minus 4 to 5 pounds. This is it, guys. That's your lean body mass potential. That's how much muscle you can accrue naturally without the use of pro-hormones, steroids, growth hormones. There are going to be some out there who say, I can get much bigger than that. I've gotten much bigger than that. Yes, if you're a bigger guy, if you're really big, 240, 250, 260 beyond, it's going to make your lean body mass look a little bit heavier. That's true. But if you get down around the 15-20% body fat range, and you start taking accurate caliper readings, this is going to be about where you're going to be. Anybody who says they smash that by 10 to 15 pounds doesn't pass the sniff test, doesn't pass the sniff test. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying, but you can pretty much use this as a guideline to determine who is legit and who is a wink wink internet natural. So guys, that's it. More information, you can visit Google Dr. Casey Butt Natural Bodybuilding Potential. He has a book that goes into depth, into detail about this study. It is worth your $10 or $15 or whatever this is, just to be educated. If you're hardcore into bodybuilding, hardcore into natural muscle building, this is the study you need to read and you need to familiarize yourself with. All the major experts that I've read agree with this, give or take a couple of pounds, Lyle McDonald, etc. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions about this or anything else, again, visit my Q&A link. Post your questions up. I answer every question posted. If you've made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I would appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day. The big, hairy, ugly dude. I actually lift.